What's up, everybody? Msinfinity here. Minecraft is not working right now. I don't know why, but every time I start it up, it just crashes, and I've tried a whole bunch of different things, and it's just not working right now, so I figured I will mess with it later. I'm already late enough uploading because I slept in. I had a really rough night last night, and I slept a lot, so I apologize. So we're gonna play the Stanley Parable again, because there are like a bazillion different outcomes that you can get with this game, so I figured, hey, why not, you know? So we're gonna play again. And yeah, so let's get into it, alright? Begin the game. Oh, sorry. I breathed in funny, and I don't know if I was like swallowing at the same time or what happened, but ugh. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Anywho, happy hump day, right? It's cool. Cody and I are going to celebrate our anniversary a little bit early. We're going to do that today, so that'll be fun, because our anniversary is actually the 26th, but for personal private reasons, we can't do the 26th. It's just not going to work, and this weekend's booked, so and I had a rough night last night, so Cody's like, we can do it today. So we're going to do it today. We're going to go to Red Lobster, and it's going to be delicious. And then we're going to go somewhere else. I would say where, but then Cody would know because he watches these things. Sorry, honey. You get to find out tonight. So, anywho, this will be fun. It'll be good. It'll be great. We're going to have a good night, and it's going to be wonderful. I'm going to have a good time. Oh, man.
This is the story.
All right, you know what? Sorry. I've already listened to that. I don't need to listen to it again. So, let's see. Where do we want to go?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh gosh.
What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
All
Perhaps
right.
he had simply missed a memo.
I'll go ahead and listen to this one. I'll listen to this advice. It's the door on the left, right?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, left door. Alright. Let's go slowly around this corner, make sure no one's trying to kidnap me. Alright, to the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Do
of
not
disbelief,
alter without consulting
Stanley
whiteboard
decided
manager.
To go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Who moved my desk? That is a target. Nice. Okay. Let's... Alright, so upstairs...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
One time. I don't enjoy following directions, but you know what? Alright. Ooh, executive bathroom. Still can't go in it. Alright. Cool. This way. Okay. I'm still not used to using a keyboard, really. It's difficult. Alright, no. Hey.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Wine.
dark secret was being held from him?
I want a drink.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Well, I want to leave, but he's not giving me the option, so okay. Let's try 2, 8,
Stanley just sat around twiddling his
4,
thumbs,
5 maybe.
trying to, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code. By
Holy crap!
sheer luck.
I am amazing.
He stepped into
I'm
the
incredible.
newly opened passageway.
Oh, over here. Okay. It's scary in here. I want to go this way. No. Wait, this way? I don't want to go this way. Fine. Oh, God. Alright. What's happening now, Mr. Ghostman? Inform me. Or load the game, that works too. We're kind of listening. I don't know if I'm gonna listen the whole time. I don't think I want to. I have choices, so I'm not gonna do things.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
No, it wouldn't. I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna figure stuff out.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe you. There's no violent death here. There is no violent death.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Absolutely. What's down there? Whee! Oh. I don't know what happened. Whee! Whee!
Whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. I'm gonna watch my death come at me. Or not.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Or not. Okay. I told you there was no violent death.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The two doors. Set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Cool. This is my office building. This is cool. There's the credits. This is fascinating. Button sounds. That's fascinating. I'm gonna go over here. I don't understand what's happening. Office clock. Hello. Boss's office. Okay. Oh no, it's back here. No, I don't want to go back here. I want to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Freedom ending! Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No?
No, perhaps not.
No.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I'm confused.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Oh, I died. I died a violent death. That was sad. I'm dead now. Hello? I don't know what's happening. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. My head, it hurts. What's happening? I don't understand this. I don't understand this ending. Resume. The game is still going and nothing's happening. Is this what death is like? Is death just nothing? You're conscious that there is nothing, but you can't do anything about it. Wow, Stanley Parable, you got deep. I don't understand this. Not at all. I don't know what's happening. Begin the game again. I don't know. That was scary. Okay.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay. That was awful. Oh, no, just a wall that way.
When Stanley came
I didn't
to a
like
set
that
of two
one.
open, this was not the correct way to the
I don't
meeting
care.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
No.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here
No.
either. Feeling
No
a
people.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
But there's a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Coming to a
downstairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. Nope. Big nope.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yep.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
Pretty
occurred
much.
to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why
What?
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming!
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Okay.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
I'm so
Believing that if he's
confused.
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for it?
I'm very confused.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
I don't like
he was
this.
certain beyond a doubt that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
This sounds very
Let
comfortable.
me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I
Yep.
wish it to be over.
I'm done with the stream
Let
too.
me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I have a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
I have a wife?
My life is normal. I am normal.
No, I'm not.
Everything will be fine.
No, it won't.
I am okay.
No, I'm not. Damn it! I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? I'm a woman now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
This is odd.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important
You guys, this is
whose
weird.
impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension,
This
the
is
rest
super
of her
weird, you
life.
guys.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. That was weird. What? And now I'm back here? No! I'm so confused. You guys, this is weird. I'm gonna call it there. I died, and a lady named Mariella or something found my dead body and just looked at me. Didn't call for help. Nothing. She's a terrible person. This is weird, you guys. I'm gonna go away now. This game, I don't know what to say now. This game has me stupefied. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that super weird freaking... That was weird. Okay, yeah, I will... I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.